We covered the gold. Let's see. As you can see, there's the chat. If you want helpful chats, I would recommend 1 and 2, especially if you're looking for one of the most important things for progression besides your actual team, friends. Because every friend that you add, you can use once every 12 hours to help you out in a dungeon. Now, if you get some awakening friends, those can really push you through those dungeons that you're just having real struggle with. Now, to add a friend, you can go to your friends in the bottom left corner. Go to new friends, and you can search for people right there. On the left is where people who have sent you a request are at. But you just click on someone's name and click add friend. As you can see, this person has a max number of friends, because you can only have up to 50. Now make sure that when you do get a decent amount of friends, send clovers as often as possible, which is every 12 hours. Clovers are used to buy from the Lucky Box. The rewards aren't that great, but they can be helpful. They're shown at the bottom there. Let's see. You get 1 key, the lowest out of it. So, you're going to progress through scenario, doing your missions as often as possible to get the free rewards, get some good 6-star selects, and just level up as quickly as possible. The more you level up, the more stuff you unlock, like Dimensional Gate. One of the most important ones being the Hazachling dungeon. Now, for these dungeons, you have specific heroes that go to it. Like the Hazachling dungeon has Fairy, the Hero dungeon has Human, and the Gold dungeon has Beast. And you can tell what type your hero is by looking right at the top left up here, as he's a Human and he's a Beast. Because the Hazachling dungeon, guaranteed you get a red star Hazachling from it, with a chance of blue and green the higher difficulty you go. So, besides just getting like your good team that you want to use for progression or Devil's Tower, having a good variety helps you out more in Dimensional Gate. Now, Devil's Tower is you get a key every hour, max to 5, and you just get different rewards for each first completion, and you have a chance at a Devil's Piece. And once you get all 25, you can roll for a Devil, with a guaranteed 4-star with a chance of 5 and 6. Right now, they're not all that great because the Awakening dungeons for them are pretty tough, and only the first one's out, so not too many people are worried about that. But it'll come in time. But the first completion rewards are nice, and if you don't want the hero, you can just eat them or use them for combinations. And for combinations, you have to get a hero that's 4, 5, or 6-star to +7 and use it with another +7 of that same star type, like 2 4-stars. It doesn't matter what type of monster they are, and then that makes a 5-star and then a 6-star. Now, if you want to keep that monster, like if I wanted his 5-star version, because when you combine heroes, it's random on what you get. You have to use rubies. So you click on a hero, and instead of, I can't actually show you, I don't have any to show, but you click on the combine/evolve and click evolve. For a 4-star, to get that upgraded hero, you need 50 rubies, and for the 5-star, you need 150. So you can pick which hero you want. It just takes a while, because to get rubies, you have to get little shards, which is at a Dimensional Gate or boss raid, and it takes 10 shards to make 1 piece. Other than that, you have to go to Devil's Siege, which you have to join a guild for. You can do this 3 times a day. You get the rubies no matter what, and I recommend joining a guild as soon as possible for guild-wide wins, which they won't put you in right away because your team won't be strong enough, but you'll be able to get 10k gold and 1 ruby and 10 gems every time they win. So that's awesome for starting out, as well as these check-in rewards, and you get 10 keys for 10k or 5 keys for free. And keys, you'll have a plethora of them when you're starting out, but later on you'll need them. So let's see, what else do we need to talk about? I guess this is only part 1. We talked about gems, gold, keys. Let's see. Oh, I guess I could show you actually why Awakening are so... Well, I guess I've been talking about that as like the end game. So let's show you. Which, and again, if you want to look up any hero, all you have to do is go to the hero book. And let's look at Awakened Sword Scion. So 9, 1028 compared to 5, 5, 6, 1, and 15. Now look at his plus 7. The stats are not even close. Plus, you get a chance at one of these, which is like a talent that you get. It's random, and to reroll it costs 50. Let's give an example. His regular attack does 74. Some other ones can go up to like 200, and there are very few. I know Derek does like a 600, but the spec isn't that good. So imagine a full team with Fire Zone or Storm Zone. One of the other ones that I know is pretty good is Oath, because as you'll come to hate, there's a lot of heroes in this game that will spam CC when it'll just lock you down. Now with the protection helps prevent that, as well as in the arena with people with a lot of CC on their team. Oath is one of the best talents, which I know that comes later, but when it does come to it, just know that you got lucky if you rolled that off the bat. Because again, rubies are hard to get, and it costs 50 rubies to re-roll. So, in my opinion, save all your gems. Don't use 1-stars to feed anything besides red hatchlings. Don't use the item draw. I forgot to mention that. You see people, whenever they roll a 5-star or 6-star item, you'll see them through item draw. That is the biggest waste of gems. You get 6-star items for free. The chances of that are pretty low. Once you actually do progress, you're going to have plenty of 6-star items. You're not going to want them anymore. I have plenty of extras. I have 6-star items on like all my 6-star heroes, some 5-star heroes, and I'll show you in a second. I still have plenty. Do not buy this, please. If you're going to waste gems on something which could be beneficial for you, do the hero draw, but don't do the item draw, please. Okay. Oh yeah. See, I mean, I'm only on like week 3. These are just the extras. Everyone, like all my heroes are equipped with 6-star items. Okay. And if you see the boss raid icon, just stay out of it for now, unless you have a friend, because the boss in there is pretty hard, and he'll one-shot you. A couple of his moves do tons of damage. If you have less than like 30k, 25k health, you're probably going to get one shot unless you sit in a corner and do nothing and get carried. So just level up, and by the end of the 2 weeks, you should be able to get into certain groups that won't kick you out. Look for awakening people, and you're probably I still get carried at my level. I only have, I can't actually show you now, I only have like 15k damage in there, and that's still getting carried. And that's with staying out of the different debuffs that go down in there, and not accounting for the times, which is like 80% of the time, where if you move out of the different the floor boss, as you can call it, you still get hit, even if you're on the edge of it and you move. Because a lot of it can be pretty laggy. They did fix it compared to how it was when it first came out. It's getting better. Most of the time it's not too bad, but you can still have those pretty spikies. So, again, if you need help with your 6-star select, Reddit has some pretty helpful forum posts, as well as just asking in chat. I'd recommend channel 1 and 2. If not, you can always go to the hero book, and as well as the manage hero and the team buff list. But some key heroes to remember: Ogre, Light Sword Scion, Lana, Zeb, Pan. Those are just some off the bat choices that you could pick. Just those are going to be good heroes. If you get Lana, you might want to do one of the 10 hero rolls, because that's pretty lucky. She's, I think as of now, one of the best heroes, if not the best, which I can show you right now. Let's see. I don't remember how to do this with the new arena. Also, if you're looking for certain heroes that you want to like pick out because you actually want to progress the arena, like I'm happy with just getting Diamond 1, which I can get close to, but with the new arena system, it's hard to get that 150 reward, which there's a tier system and what your glory points gives, which is here. But ranking info, I think it was. There we go. As you can see when I'm scrolling down, that's Lana with a maid costume on. Most of those people are Lana and Zebs. So if you're looking at which heroes that you want to get, and you don't trust me, you don't believe chat, look The proof is in the pudding. Also, one thing I didn't know when I was first starting out, if you see people in chat and you want to check out their heroes, just click on their name and click visit. You can see what 5 they have out right now, as well as, interestingly enough, their entire hero base, what items they have. So it's pretty nice, pretty informative, and holy Jesus. But yeah. So again, this community is really great. Just reach out if you need any more help. And if you guys like this video, I'll make a part 2. I'm sorry if it was a little bit awkward. This is actually my first YouTube video, so if you guys like this kind of content, I'll make a part 2. And if you have any, constructive criticism, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day.